Good morning, ladies and gents. I hope you're all doing well. As you all know, we've got an online class timetable out at the moment with a variety of classes. While you might know what Pilates and bits and pieces are, we wanted to give you a little bit of experience of one of our HIIT classes. So I'm going to go through now just a really basic workout that just after the warm-up uses just 3 moves, and it'll give you an idea of what you can expect from the classes with myself in the morning and a few of the ones like Ben and stuff like that as well. So we're going to do a short warm-up, which is about 4.5 minutes long, 45 seconds of an exercise and 15 minutes recovery, or to switch through, and then we're going to do what we call an EMOM, so every minute on the minute. So we're going to do 21 minutes of work. The first minute will be squats, we're going to do 20, then we're going to do 10 press-ups for the second minute, and then we're going to do 6 burpees for the third minute. And we're going to repeat that 7 times to get a total of 21 minutes work. So I'm going to set my timer up now, and that's going to get us going just for the warm-up. For the warm-up, there's 7 exercises. There's a little bit of aerobic, so you're just going to follow along with me, okay? Give me 2 seconds just to get the timer up. And the first exercise is high knees. So we're going to do 5 each side, and we're off now. So we're going to reach up, pull down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to switch sides. As we've done 5, switch over again. So bring that knee up nice and high, elbow through. So we're making sure we get those abs crunching in, and then we're going to switch. Good. 15 seconds to recover. Next exercise is a reverse lunge. So we're just going to take a step back, dip that knee, and then drive back up into the standing position. So we go back on one leg, alternate to the other. So we're stepping through. Good. Make sure as we're doing this, stay nice and upright, chest stays high. So we're not looking to lean in, and try not to overextend. We're going to keep it nice and short. Knee just behind the heel, alternating each time. You've got 5 more seconds. Good, 15 seconds. Now we're going to do skate turns, so little hops to the side, jumping across and landing on the opposite leg. Off we go. So if you're not too big, think about absorbing that landing and then bouncing off again. If you have hip, knee or ankle problems, you can simply turn this into a 2-step, okay? So rather than working just front and back, we're now coming side to side, making sure we hit all those muscle groups, getting everything nice and warm, and becoming a little bit more dynamic. Good, rest there. We're now going to do duck walk. So we're going to sit into a squat. Waddle forward 4, waddle back 4, and then stand up. So squat down with me, come forward, 2, 3, 4, and back. Then stand, and we drop and go again. The last leg exercise, and then we're going to go into our upper body. Just some jabs, some uppercuts, and opening that chest up. Stand, one more, up. No, stop there. Good. So next exercise is going to be jabs. So you're going to take a power stand. So you're going to step out, arms up, and we're just straight punches, keeping those nice and slow, nice and steady. We're not looking to exert any real power, just to get the blood up into the upper body, those joints in the shoulders, the elbows moving. Try and make the full body, use your hips. So rather than standing straight on, we're using those hips, let the heel unlock, and get that weight transfer. Good. Shake it off. Next is uppercuts. So same in that power stance. We're going to be dropping the hips, this time pull up vertical with the forearms, and again, no need to be racing or looking for a knockout punch, we're just moving. Using those hips Flipping up, down, and up. Good, and one more exercise. So the last one, we're going to open that chest nice and wide, and then wrap those arms back around ourselves, stretching off the chest and the upper back. So, nice and wide up, and then wrap around each time. This is the last of our warm-up exercises before we go into our main body of workout. So, we're going to EVOL. Every minute, on the minute, we do an exercise. What that means is, if you finish your 20 squats before the minute timer, you get a little bit of rest. When the beeper goes, then we're going to go straight into our press-ups. If we finish the 10 press-ups before the beep goes, you get a little bit of rest. Same with the burpees. But we just repeat, repeat, repeat. The rest is only after you finish that set in that minute. Okay, so it's continuous exercise other than that. You don't need any equipment. If you wanted to, you could add a kettlebell in and make this a little bit harder. Press ups, I will quickly go over. I don't want you to cool down too much, but technique wise, with a squat, slightly wider than shoulder width apart, okay? Toes fall naturally. If they splay, that is fine. And what we're going to do is trap the toes and the knees and come down to at least parallel, if not slightly lower and coming up. So full squat, okay, nice upright, chest high. Press ups, shoulder width apart, nice and straight at the front, coming down, driving back up. If you need to drop your knees, drop there. Thumbs are up, you're still in a nice straight line from your knees to your shoulders, and you keep that same dynamic. Okay? Try and do full press ups if you can, if not, then we're going to revert to that. And finally is the burping. So from standing position, hands on the floor, legs out, legs in, stand up. To make that more difficult, down, all the way to the floor, in, and jump. You've got two options for the burpees, okay? I'm going to get the timer going, and we're going to get straight into it. So, just change the countdown, we don't want 30 seconds. We're going to go in 10. So the workout starts in 10 seconds. Oh, hold on, sorry, no, it's not. My bad, one timer. Little technical issue there, I won't edit it out. Sorry about this. Same. Cool. So, we go in 10 seconds and we start with our squats. And we just 20 squats, remember? So we're straight in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 20 squats in your own time, at your own pace. The first few sets should feel nice and light. 8, 9, 10. $19, $20. If you're not done, keep going to that 20. So that's just about 30 seconds, you get a little bit of rest. Next exercise is the press ups. Remember, just 10 press ups this time. The first few rounds you get plenty of rest. As we start to get fatigued, then the exercise starts taking a little bit longer, that rest starts to decrease. So get ready for that press up position. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 10 press ups. Good. So they took a little bit quicker than anticipated. So it gives us a nice little bit of rest in between. So, we're going in with squat, with burpees next, and it's going to be 6 burpees, okay? It's a nice little introduction. So high intensity interval training, we go hard for a short amount of time, and then we recover. So we've got 10 seconds, and then we're going into the burpee. And it seems like we're getting a lot of rest. Let's see that full burpee. Chest to floor, legs back in, and a nice big jump. 3, 2, 1. So nice and high jump if you've got room. Good. So, we've got 30 seconds to breathe now. That's 1 round done, we've got 6 to go. Always remember when you get that little bit of rest time, get yourself a drink. Try and stay as hydrated as possible so you keep those effort levels high. If you found that was a little bit easy, but you have plenty of time to rest, let's make it a little bit more difficult this time. You can do squat jumps instead if you like. So, 3, 2, 1, 20 squats. So if you're happy, and that feels comfortable, 2, and a jump. 3, 4, 5. Same technique. Feet flat, evenly distributed. Still going to be 12. 20. So adding that little bit of dynamic movement, that extra bit of power, taxes you just that little bit more. You've got 20 seconds, so we're going to those 10 press ups. Now, they were quite quick for me last time, if that was the same for you, I'm going to give you the option to up that to 15 reps. 3, 2, 1. So press up nice and slow. Good. 30 seconds till the next one. And burpees. In between these sets, recover fully, stand up, open that chest, big deep breaths. We've got 10 seconds to our burpees. Again, if you found 6 easy, let's up it to 10. 3, 2, 1. So, all the way down, legs in, big jump. Back down, off we go. So keep that continuous movement. Good, so that was 10 that time. Left with 20 seconds to breathe. Before we go to round 3. Back into those squats. 20 squats. Remember, 5, chest up, nice and deep. Good. So a little bit slower that time. Less rest as we go through this workout. We start to get fatigued. We're looking at press ups next in 12 seconds. Big breaths. Onto your mat. 3, 2, 1. So in that press up position, 10 reps. Remember, if you're going to drop, keep that same line. Mechanics stay the same. Good. So another way, if you wanted to increase the intensity of your press ups. So rather than do more, if you've got something available, you can raise your feet so that you're hitting a little more upper chest. Or you can simply control the tempo. And this will work really well for this workout. So you can do 3 seconds down, 1 second up, and that 10 reps will take you 40 seconds. So it will look something like 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. So we're eccentrically loading the chest. We're into our burpees now. 6 reps. All the way to the floor, feet in, nice and high. 2 more. 5, 6, and recover before we go into the squats. Grab a drink. So when we do squats, we've got 2 options. 20 standard squats or 20 jump squats. You can also adopt the tempo. So this time round, 2 down, 1 up. So that'll take you about 4 minutes. So try and get nice and smooth. That pace is controlled. And you get less rest, but a more effective overload. That's 10 for me. 10 to go. Good, so that's slower, better rhythm, left you just 15 seconds to recover. More overload, less rest as we go through. So press ups again, so this time think about controlling the descent, slowly, power up. Let's go, 10 reps, so slow down, up. So again, that slower rhythm, a lot more feeling in my pecs, in triceps, a little less longer, a little less time to rest. We've got just 15 seconds before we go into those burpees. Again, you can regress these and just legs out, legs in, or you can do the full version to the floor with a big jump. So, full version, out, down, up, in, and jump. Or making it easier, down, out, in, and you can still have the jump from there, still make it dynamic. 2. 6. Good. So the reason I give you the easy and the hard version We're all at different abilities. Okay, so what we want to do is show you that all of these classes are accessible by everyone. They're not just for the elite. They're not just for those who have been doing this type of workout for years. If you've never done a workout, you can still join in. If you've been doing weights, you can join in this style of workout. The same with those who do Pilates and yoga and things like that. It will all be beneficial. We're into our 5th round, squats. 20 reps. And when we talk about the intensity, I've now done 10. I could pick it up for the next half and do some jumps. And then revert back. So you can mix it up. If you find something that works for you, and means you get the workout that you want, go for it. That's 20 reps. A little bit of recovery before we go back into those press-ups. Remember the 3 options. Standard, on your knees, or tempo. 10 seconds, 10 press-ups. Off we go. So nice and straight, keep that plank position. Don't let the hip dip or bum come up, stay nice and neutral. Same as if you're on your knees. We're not in this position, all fours. The hips are still straight. Good. I lost count of what I've done there, I've done a couple of different variations. As long as you hit 10, stop, grab a drink, grab a breath, and we're into our burpees. So, 6 burpees. Good, and recover. We've got 2 more rounds. So just 6 minutes of work. That's only about 3 by the time we take into account how long each round is taking. So you're nearly there. You're doing well. Keep an intensity up all the way to the end. And let's get this finished. So we're going to squat in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Technique shouldn't suffer because we're fatigued. We're still coming nice and low. Head and chest up, hips through. Remember, just over shoulder width. Let those knees open so the hips can sink. If we stay too narrow, we find it hard to hit there because we've got nowhere for our hips to go. So come out just slightly wider and let the hips trace. Just over those knees. If you've already done, enjoy your rest. 20. We're going to go for 10 press ups in 5 seconds. Let's go. Good, and recover. If you're not done yet, keep going. So we've got those 10 reps. So a few different variations you can do in terms of hand width. Personally, I like to come just outside the shoulder width and keep those elbows nice and tight. You can come slightly wider, but I just want it staying to my shoulder, coming in narrow, and bringing them up. Still get a chest pump, but not putting my shoulder in a vulnerable position because it's injured. So we need to work around those. That's something else we can do. We offer some check-ins. If there's any niggles, anything you want to chat about, hit us up and we can talk through how to get around these things. So we're now into our 6 burpees. So for an ultimate round. Good. So I just touched a little bit there on what else we offer throughout this. We've lent out lots of kit to members, so I hope you're enjoying that and getting the results that you've worked hard for and not losing them. We've got PT in the park, so we do have some free one-to-one sessions available for you with our fitness professionals and their equipment outdoors. Really good for mental health and well-being, but also getting you active. And again, just hit us up in the messages and we can sort you out with a session. So, we're on to our last round. 20 squats. Let's go. Keep it tight. That technique smooth. So this will be 140 squats by the end of the workout. Good, take that one off. 140 squats done before breakfast as we move into our last set of press ups. 7 rounds of 10, 70 in total, some good volume. 3, 2, 1, 10 reps. Good, 10 press ups done. So what you can get out of just bodyweight exercises is sometimes just as good. We kind of often neglect the basics. There is a program on our online resources that is based around just bodyweight exercise. So it's 3 days a week, hitting every single body part to make sure that you're going to maximise the potential over the next couple of weeks or as this lockdown drags on, okay? We're going into our last exercise now, burpees, and we're going to do 6 reps and we're done. So, let's do it. Try and keep that intensity up, all the way down, and a nice big jump at the end. And we're done. That was the last 6 reps of the workout. You are finished. Alright guys, little walk, just a little bit of time to recover. If you know them, a few stretches just to loosen off. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. That was just a little taster of what we offer. Our class timetable currently has, I think, 12 classes. And they're all bookable via our online platform, the website or the app. If you're having trouble with that or you're not sure, give us a shout and we can help you out with logging in and making sure you get all the sessions that you're interested in. If there's anything you don't see that you think you'd enjoy, please feel free to let us know. And if you want to know about any of the other services that we offer or are offering throughout this time, then just get in touch either through Instagram, Facebook, or our website's contact form, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. We want to keep as many of you active as possible throughout this time so that when we come back, as we did the first time, we're going to hit the ground running. We're with you every step of the way, as we have been throughout, but please get in contact if there's anything you need. Have a good day, and I hope to see you soon in one of our classes.